DeMarcus, has your butt gotten bigger?
Um, I don't know. I don't look at my butt like that often.
But
So
you should be able to feel it like when you sit down, when you poop. Okay.
it feels the same. Yeah,
No,
no,
it looks bigger. It looks more plumpy.
I
Looks like
appreciate it, brother.
this. Looks like
Okay.
looks like you could do like this with it.
Our listeners can't see that, so you're gonna have to describe it.
It's like you're like juggling the booty cheeks and you can like juggle them.
All right, Jared. That's enough. Let's get started with the episode.
Okay.
Well, how are you doing, Jared? How's your week been?
My week has been good. A lot of Final Fantasy, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
interviews.
Mm. Anywhere that we know of? Any household names?
Yeah, yeah. I interview with Ubisoft again for another
Ubisoft.
position
Okay.
for another position this week. But who knows? But a lot of Final Fantasy. I think that I am almost at the point of no return where I won't be able to go back and start
Mm.
doing side quests. So I'm trying to wrap up all these side quests and
Oh, I thought you meant like the point of no return where you wouldn't be able to start the game over if you don't like how it's going.
oh no, I like the game. I definitely like the game. But
Okay.
yeah, I think that I am almost at that point. So I gotta really wrap up all these different side quests. I just fought a really long battle like this morning at 5 o'clock, four
Mm-hmm.
o'clock.
Is
Um,
that when I was messaging you on the game?
yeah, DeMarcus sent me a message.
Ooh.
But I was battling the Shinra president.
Mm.
So I couldn't talk, and it was a pretty hard battle. I died a lot of times, had to restart the mission often. But yeah, I'm fighting the Shinra president. I could not talk to you. So
No, it's all good. I mean, when I send a text message or a message, I don't expect immediate replies. I expect you to reply at your convenience. Now, if your convenience is like days later every time, then I'm like, oh, okay, obviously it's fucking me. But that's not what happened.
it and you said that before, and I really hate that ideology. Like,
Why?
because if I text you, okay, I don't expect you to reply right then. I don't expect you to reply in an hour, but 5 hours, I'm like looking at my phone like, is it broke? But you text back 3 days later and be
I
like,
don't take back three
it
days
was
later.
my time. Well, okay, you'll text back a day later and be like, it's my time. If you really needed me, you would call me. And
Yeah, if it was urgent, you would call. If
it
you need
was
something from me
urgent.
in the moment, you would call. If you
Okay,
if
and it was urgent because okay, I don't want to have a full conversation. Hello, how you
you
doing?
don't
Da da
have to
da.
have a full conversation.
And
You can
then
just be like,
you,
hey, what's good? I need this thing from you.
I don't
Bada
even
bing,
like the
bada
what's
boom.
good part. I just like asking the question.
At least greet me, Jared. At least say hello.
You greet your friends, DeMarcus. You're just
Mm.
my coworker.
Anyway, I thought I was your brother, but okay. We'll go with coworker.
How is
Hmm?
Jamaica?
Jamaica was dope, man. It was nice. Like we didn't really get to see a lot of the culture. We stayed on a resort. Um, but it was dope, man. We like the day we got there around like 3:30. That's when we finally got to our like room or whatever. Um, yeah, we just crashed, bro, because we have been traveling since like the night before. So we like got something to eat, slept the rest of the day. Slept and then slept till like noon the next day. Didn't leave the room till like 3. So day two, we didn't really do much either. Like we went to like a little karaoke thing they had, ate some food, and the food at the resort was pretty good. I would say it is on the better end of food that I've had at like all inclusive resorts like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm,
And it
mm-hmm.
was all you could drink too.
Sandals the Grill in.
Oh, okay. I heard in the grill. My
Mm-hmm.
my friend goes there.
Yep. And then the third day is when we did everything. We rode horses. We did some zip lining. We did like an ATV ride. It was a busy day, and then the Thursday is when we left. Yeah,
Mm.
so we did everything like Wednesday, and then had to pack everything up Thursday. Got on the plane, flew back. So yeah, it was a dope trip, man. I had a good time. A little awkwardness because it was a trip with my ex, but
Mhm.
nothing that made me be like, oh, let me get out of here. It was just like, oh, okay. Just like a little, we touched on some feeling conversations, like what happened, what, how we ended up where we are. So,
Mm.
I think it ended us in a good place. It was
So
a
it
nice
was a
like closure
closure
trip.
trip.
That's what I was just about to say. You saw the words right out my mouth. It was a nice closure trip. Yeah.
So did you have closure sex?
You all up in my business, Jared.
Okay, so you slept on the couch?
I did get bit by like a lot of mosquitoes. Like when we went to the like the horseback riding place, they have their bathrooms are like kind of outside, and they just got like this little like slit window thing, and they leave it open because the bathroom is pretty much just like a cylinder, a cement like rectangle. And if
Mm-hmm.
you don't leave that open, it gets hot in there, I imagine. But it was like so many mosquitoes in there, and I was like trying to shit, and like I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. I'm like swatting and shit while I'm on the toilet.
So that's why your butt's so big because it's swollen by mosquito bites.
Nah, I don't think. Oh no, they got me on like my legs and arms. They didn't really get me over,
Uh,
but when we got back Thursday, I was off Friday. Yesterday, Saturday night, my nose started getting stopped up. So if y'all hear me sniffling, I think it's the Jamaican mosquito bites.
hmm. Okay,
Yeah. So
so I noticed how you just glazed over my question. So you slept on the couch for the trip.
yeah.
Oh no. Y'all should have changed today so you slept on the couch because you shouldn't have had to sleep on a couch every
I
day.
mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Was it a fold-out couch
And
at least?
Jared, stop asking about this because I'm not gonna tell you. And if I do tell you something, it's gonna be just it's gonna I'm just tell you anything.
So you can't answer if it was a fold-out couch?
There was no couch.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Anyways.
what else happened? Um, so I want to put y'all on to something that I started
Oh,
watching while I was in Jamaica.
okay.
It's called The Fall of the House of Usher,
Okay. That was on
and it
my
is good.
2004 best, 2003 best of list.
Best of
Hmm.
2023.
Yeah. Oh, 2023. Yeah.
Okay, because you was like 2003. I was like, it ain't been out that long. I'm like, it came out like late last year. But
Mm.
yeah, that is a good ass show. It's got some horror in there. It's like sort of like maybe like a little detective kind of thing. Not it's a lot of mystery, a lot of suspense. It's about this family who is like all powerful, basically, because they're rich. They control. They work in like pharmaceuticals, and pretty much everybody works in the business or like works adjacent to the business. And they man, they got money. Like yeah, like money. And it's just about like, how they like start unraveling and falling apart and like going at each other and all this kind of stuff. And I didn't think like I had seen it a few times. Like I had seen the like thumbnail pop up on Netflix a few times, and I was like, don't seem like my show.
So why do you start
But
watching that? I thought you didn't like horror like that.
so my ex put it on in Jamaica, and she like went outside and like got on the phone with her mom or something, and I was started watching it, and I was like, oh shit, I was like, this is good. And yeah, it wasn't so much horror that I was like, oh, like let me get out of here. I'm scared. But it was just enough to make me like to make me interested, to make me like, oh shit, like what's gonna happen next?
Hmm. Okay.
But yeah. So the Power
So,
or Usher, what else has been going on? I ordered a record from Amazon and it came damaged, so I gotta return that. Like that, That pissed me off.
Was it Little John and the East Side Boys?
No, it was a Kanye West record.
Okay. Um, I also would like to put you onto something.
Me?
I don't think that, yeah, you
Oh
personally.
no, the listeners.
No, you, DeMarcus, because I
Me
don't, yeah,
specifically.
I don't think that you know about this show. Um,
Hmm.
it's actually the second part of the second season that came out last Thursday. It's a show called Invincible by Robert Kirkman. It's based on a comic book. And the second part of the second season just came out. They released their newest episode. It's like an hour long. It is so good. A lot of
Jared, you
violence.
just made my fucking day. You just made my day, Jared. Now I know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I'm gonna watch Invincible.
Yeah,
Is one
yeah,
episode out?
yeah. Just one,
Okay,
just
but it's
one.
an hour long.
Yeah. Well,
So that's
53
like,
minutes.
okay, that's like a good 3 episodes
Hmm.
normally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, I think that, Invincible's back. Um,
I thought you were just
X-Men,
about to put me on like just like regular Invincible, and I was about to be like, Jared, you know I know what you know I know what this is.
but you
But
didn't know
yeah,
that Invincible was back.
I didn't know. I did not know.
Right. So Invincible's back. X-Men 97 comes back this week with two all new episodes. Continuing
X-Men
on,
97 has already started.
it starts this week.
It starts on the 20th. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You like it's coming back. It's coming back with 2 new episodes. I'm like, it's coming with the first 2 episodes.
No, no. X-Men 97 it's a direct continuation of the old X-Men cartoon.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
But the old cartoon is not called X-Men 97. It's called X-Men.
True, true, true. But the content follows the same storyline.
Sure.
Um, that comes back this week. I'm uber excited for that. Got to experience what is going to happen. I know that all the original voice actors returning, including my voice of Storm. She is actually coming back for X-Men 97. She is the voice of Storm that I always hear in my head all of the time. Um, but yeah, that's coming back. And you say that you are going to watch this show, right?
I definitely am gonna watch X-Men 97. That's like nostalgia. That's my childhood right there. So yeah.
Mm.
And these are all the original voice actors.
Most, I think that the one for Cyclops died.
Mm.
But Storm's coming back. Jubilee, I think Jubilee's new. They decided to go with an Asian voice actor this time. Wolverine is of course back, but Allison Seeley Smith is coming back as the voice of Storm. So extremely excited. That's who I read the comic books in her voice always. Her voice is in my head.
Same. Same. Like whenever I read comics and it's X-Men, I use the voices from the X-Men cartoon.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
Let me just ask you, what anime are you watching? Or has there been an update or
Let's get into that. Let's say that for the episode. My name is Demarcus, and the D is today is for depleted. Uh,
depleted?
I am.
Oh
I have been exhausted, Jared. Like the what 4 days in Jamaica felt like a freaking whirlwind. And then yeah, when I got back, I was just like didn't leave the house. Well, I tried to leave the house yesterday. Barely left the house. I've been exhausted. Like my body was sore from riding horses. Because I haven't rode horses in years. So yeah.
because it didn't sound like you did a lot except for that one day. Was it
Mhm.
because being in that room was awkward that you're so depleted? Or
Mm, I think I don't think being in that room was awkward, but I do think there was some there was some mental energy being expelled, like a lot of physical energy, like on the plane and then on the zip lines, on the ATVs, on the horses. So yeah, like a lot of physical and mental energy being drained. And I know what I know about myself is I enjoy my alone time, and I didn't have much alone time this past week. And like that's kind of how I recharge. Like when I got back, I'm like texting people, giving them like one line responses, like
Except for
not
me, I didn't get a one-line response today.
you did not. I mean, well, today I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling aside from my nose being stuffy, maybe running. I'm not sure,
Hmm.
but
The Ds were depleted. I'm so sorry for that. But I'm Jared, and let's get into the show. Today's episode of Black Geek Energy.
BGEN.
BGE commercial? It's Jared here, and before we go more in depth with our geeky discussions, I want to talk to you about something important. Life's an epic quest, full of twists and turns. But guess what? We got a partner for you in this adventure, BetterHelp. You heard it right. BetterHelp.com will connect you with a licensed therapist who gets it. Whether you're battling real life feelings or just need someone to chat with, BetterHelp is your quest guide. So, fellow geeks, go to betterhelp.com/BGEpod. As a listener, you get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/BGEpod. Because leveling up your mental health is just as important as saving the universe. BetterHelp, because even heroes need support. Oh, it's on me. Okay, so welcome back to the show. This is a Let's Talk episode. So every 10 episodes, we don't really have a topic. We don't really have a focal point of our conversation. We are just going to freeform it and just talk about whatever we feel like talking about.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, nothing is really going on in my world. I guess I want to talk about applying for these jobs. Let me tell y'all a story. So usually when I apply for my jobs, they'll send a rejection letter. I have thousands of rejection letters in my email. And I always ask them, did I tell this story? I always ask them what,
For feedback.
yeah, I always ask them for feedback and what skills I lacked. So this one company basically said that um, they weren't allowed by law to give me feedback. So I'm like,
I
what?
think is this the second company that's doing that? Because I think you mentioned this before.
I feel like I mentioned it before.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So yeah, they sent me this letter. I was like, no, you can't do that because again, I always ask a question during my interview, how does your company do diversity, equity, and inclusion? And like I can see with some people how their whole demeanor changes, how their stuff changes. Um, but so I asked for feedback, and yes, this feedback was after I got an offer for this job. And I asked for the feedback. No, and I asked the person in the acceptance letter of the offer that about their diversity, equity, and inclusion. And he came back to me and said that the the company and me had different viewpoints that
Mm,
are
on DEI.
yeah, because I gotten so many rejection letters because I asked that question. I decided not to ask that question anymore. So
Mm,
I had this interview process and then I asked with the
what
offer
exactly is
letter.
the question? How are you wording it?
I say, it depends on who I'm asking and how long they've been there. So if
Mm,
somebody's been there for over 8 years, I say, how has diversity, equity, and inclusion changed since you've been there? And if somebody's been there for
mm,
like a year or so, I'd say, what are the policies on diversity, equity, and inclusion? So I
hmm.
got so many, because I be
What do
seeing,
you want to get from that question?
I want to know how they act or how their company has evolved, or I want to see if I have an issue, how they will respond. with that issue. Like I'm not trying to have
Mm.
another city of Atlanta thing happen
Mm.
anymore. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's mainly why I'm asking the question. And I've been in so many interviews where they were so rejected. I mean, not rejected, but visually they had a reaction. I decided not to ask that question. And then so I asked it at the offer letter and they rescinded their offer.
Mm.
So
Wow, that's crazy that they rescinded the offer because you asked a DEI question.
yeah,
You
that
can
is
call the
crazy.
Better Business Bureau about that. You can report them for that.
Mm, yeah. But the Better Business
I
Bureau,
mean,
like,
you already been through one settlement. I imagine you don't want to do it again.
I don't think I can talk about that settlement yet. So I'm gonna bleep that part out.
I mean,
um,
we just said that there was a settlement.
with the city of Atlanta. I know I said I didn't want another situation like the city of Atlanta.
Right. You don't want to do that whole thing again.
Mm. But yeah, yeah, so that's my issue. With finding a
Mm.
job or finding the right job for me. Like I'm not trying to work for a company that's that is not going into this new world where Trump is probably going to be president again, um, with a stance on DEI that is not supposed to be there or that is too woke for their company values. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
A stance on DI is too woke for their company values, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like they say, oh, that's not what we do here.
Yeah. I mean, not woke like the original definition of woke that black people made
Hmm.
up. I mean, woke that
Hmm.
this new Republican definition of woke. So yeah.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Well, I don't think you should stop asking that question, Jerry. I think that's a very important question because I asked the questions like matter of fact when I got hired at study.com, my manager at the time, because I have a new manager now, but the manager I had before, he told me flat out, he's like, look, I do not he said, I do not know and I never will know what it's like to be a black man in America or in corporate America or at this company. So, I'm going to depend on you to like not educate him, but to like if there's an issue around DEI or race or whatever that he needs me to like say it and he needs me to like just be vocal about it and he'll back me up,
So how do you
which I
ask
appreciate.
the question?
Um, hmm, that's a good
I know you
question.
haven't interviewed in a while, but
Yeah, it's been like 2 years. Um, I'll usually ask it like sort of broad, like what does diversity and inclusion look like at your company?
Mhm.
Or what does it mean to you or your company? And that way that gives them that gives them the freedom to like answer it however they want. Um, like at Expedia, this wasn't the answer they gave me, but this is what I saw at the company. They were really about women. They were really about promoting women and women's rights, making sure women are like paid equally, all this kind of stuff. But there wasn't a lot of race things for DEI.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
yeah, I mean, so asking it that way for me, it makes it so that they can tell you what they do, and you can decide like, oh, okay, cool, I like what you do, or you have a follow up question, whatever you have. But it gives them the opportunity to sort of, you know, tell you what they to. Well, I'll just repeat myself. It gives them the opportunity to just tell you what they do as far as DEI,
Mm.
as opposed to you trying to like fish for it.
Mm.
Or like trying to figure out like, oh, do they do stuff for black people? Do they do stuff for Asian people? Do they do stuff for queer people?
Mhm.
Just ask the blanket question, and if they don't mention it, they don't do it,
Mhm. Okay, that's cool.
or they don't do it in a in an effective way, in a way that means something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. So what you want to talk about on this Let's Talk episode? Oh, it's
Mm,
like over 50 episodes. That's something else we could talk.
mm.
Like
Yeah. Are we at 52 yet? Because that's when we have like a year of content, and I
that's
really
next
wanna
episode, I think.
bet.
Well,
I'm gonna
it's
be
in
all
two
about that.
episodes because this is 50.
Okay, so this episode is number 50.
Yeah.
Okay, you said it was over 50. It is
Mm-hmm.
exactly 50.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what you want to talk
What do
about?
you talk about? What anime have you been watching, Jared? And how do you think that this season of anime is going?
I think that it's going well.
Mhm.
Later today I'm gonna watch on YouTube the um most anticipated anime to watch for spring season. I think this anime is going well with Undead Unluck. I'm watching that. I'm watching
Mm.
The Witch.
Is that a new one? Undead Unluck? Is that new
No,
for this? Okay.
no. Undead
Trying to think.
Unluck has been on Hulu for 2 seasons now. It is about a girl who brings unlucky to anyone that she touches, and a man who cannot die, who just regenerates himself. And he cuts off his legs and he uses his blood as a projectile. So that's how he flies around, and it's very interesting. I'm watching The
Hmm.
Witch and the
Is
Beast.
it a more serious anime, or is it like more silly?
It's more silly at
Hmm.
times. I think it's more silly more than it's more serious.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
But
watching The
not
Witch.
like Beast.
Yes, The Witch and the Beast. I'm watching The Undead Unwanted Adventurer, which
Hmm.
is good. It's kind of slower than what I normally
Hmm.
like, but it's good.
Yeah,
Sasuke
I'm
and
watching those two
Peeps.
too.
Sasuke and Peeps is I had it on my best anime to watch. No, my 2024 list, but I think I'm gonna take it off if this episode isn't
Hmm.
that good because it's kind of slowing down than how it was going in the beginning. Um,
Okay, what's the difference between that one, the Sasuke and Peeps being slow, and Unwanted Undead Adventurer being slow?
the Undead Unwanted Adventurer is slow, but every episode has action in it.
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke and Peeps was ramp yourself up, get yourself hyped for the first 6 episodes, and then since then they just been talking. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like they
yeah,
front loaded the action.
yeah. Mm, I'm watching a lot of
Mm.
anime, but it's all on my other computer. So I don't
Okay.
really know right now. But yeah, this anime season's going well. What are you watching?
I'm watching Mashal. I'm watching
Oh yeah, I
Undead
keep
Unwanted Adventure.
forgetting that's on there.
I'm watching The Witch and the Beast.
Mm,
I'm watching Undead Unwanted Adventurer. Um, I'm watching Solo Leveling.
I'm watching that too.
Yeah. We
How
watched
is
a lot
that
of the
for
same
you?
thing. Solo Leveling. I like it. I like it. It's the main character has like developed and like completely flipped like what kind of person he is, which is cool. But I kind of wanted to see like him still being like not carefree, but a little like naive, or like he doesn't seem as like good natured as he did in the beginning.
So are you caught up with Solo Leveling?
No, I gotta watch today's episode
Okay, so
or yesterday's episode, whatever it is.
I haven't seen yesterday's episode either, but you do know that this game, and know that I'm trying to have my words correctly because I
Mm-hmm.
read the whole entire manga series. But this
Mm.
game that he's in um, it forces him to kill people that are trying to kill him. Like it doesn't give
Right.
him no other options. So, I
Right.
mean,
Yeah,
you
like when
have
he
to
gets
grow up
oppressed, he has to
quickly.
do it.
Yeah, you have to grow up quickly when something's saying, if you don't kill them, and if they don't kill you, we will kill you. The game is going to kill you.
Hmm.
So, I mean, you
Yeah.
have to grow up quickly. He still smiles
Yeah. I mean,
sometimes.
I get it. I get it. Is I love character development in whatever form it takes. So I'm not mad at it.
Mhm.
I just wish he had stayed innocent a little while longer. Yeah.
I
Um,
mean, okay, cool.
I'm still watching Fearing,
Oh
Beyond
no.
Journey's End.
Is
That's
that
really
still
good.
going on?
That's really good. I hope it's like an ongoing anime and it just has episodes forever.
Hmm.
Um,
All right.
I'm watching the
Because
Blue.
I
I'm watching
fell
Blue
off.
Exorcist.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, let's go back to Fearing for a minute. I fell
Mhm.
off on Fearing when they cleaned up the beach or something. Like, I'm like, this is an
Mm.
adventuring party, but they don't ever do anything. No, no, I think they fought a dragon or something.
Yeah, like I think that this is like a very real rendition of like an adventuring party. Like you don't always get like the high profile jobs where it's like, oh, kill this dragon that's been tormenting our town. You know what I'm saying? Kill, go fight the demon king, go, fight this demon army. Sometimes it's like, hey, we need somebody to clean up this beach. Hey, my cat is lost. Can you find it? Can you
I
clean off
mean,
this statue? Like sometimes you just need a gig, and that's the only gigs around.
I understand that because Superman still gets cats out of trees. But what I don't understand is that this show Fearing, like when I was watching it, it just seems like they were trying to make me cry unsuccessfully. Like it seems like they were trying to be to your eternity, but it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't hitting on
Hmm.
those levels. It wasn't hitting on those levels. So I
I
don't
do see the
know.
parallel. I do see the parallel with To Your Eternity. They both sort of have like this somber, like very I don't want to say it's slow, but it's a
It
very
is
they're
slow.
very like a very deliberate and intentional pace.
Mm. All right. And you said you're watching
Quick
Blue
side note.
Exorcist? Wait,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
watching. Quick side note. Did you tell Kendall happy birthday?
No, I didn't today.
Okay, cool. You're not a great friend. But I'm
No.
watching Blue Exorcist. I love Blue Exorcist when it came out. Like it was dope. But this season is like I think it's getting better now. Like what I'm seeing now from Blue Exorcist is like they're getting into some fights, they're getting into some like character development. I'm getting some backstories. But when it started, I was just like, I don't really understand what's going on. Like, well, not that I don't understand. I understand what's going on, and I'm not feeling it. It's slow, and it's the bad
Yeah.
kind of slow.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm like,
kind
I
of
need because when the last season ended, the main character, one of the sons of Satan, who has like the tail and the sword and all that kind of stuff, he had found like he had like a lot of power at the end of the last season. So that's kind of what I wanted to see. I wanted to see like a time, maybe like a year passes or something, and he's like trained and he's like mastered some things, but he still has like some learning to do. But it's I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it at first. I'm feeling it more now. Is it going to make my top five? Maybe if it does, it's going to be number five, and it's going to be because of nostalgia.
yeah. I kind of peeped that on the first episode because I did watch the first episode. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really pressed to see any more episodes after the first episode. The first episode was good, but I was like,
The first episode of season three,
yeah.
or the first episode of season one.
No, no, I saw that years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Like I saw that years ago, the first and second season, but the first episode of season three, I'm just not pressed. I'm not pressed at all to watch it.
Mm, the third season, the season that's out now.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Mm.
feel it. I feel it. The bad thing about these shows when like they take these like massive breaks is that they don't like people. We start to forget about them, and we don't care no more when they come back. because
Yeah.
there's so much other stuff that's out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Shangri-La Frontier, bro. That is fucking show. Like they just got through this like big ass boss fight that took like 3 episodes. It remind you like Dragon Ball Z where you like fighting Frieza for a whole season. Anyway,
Mhm.
it's good, man.
Yeah,
It
you've been
is
talking about
good.
that for a while.
Yeah, man. And I don't want to give it away because it's folks still watching it, but
It's good.
um yeah, like what's going on now is so they just finished this like big boss fight. They got a whole bunch of new like gear and stuff, but they can't use any of it because they don't have like the right power source for it.
Hmm.
So yeah, and our boy I forget his name.
Shangri-La.
Our boy, his name is not Shangri-La. Our boy is just getting stronger and stronger. And like we're gonna start. I think we're gonna start learning more about like the I forget what they call them, but like the animals, like the colossi or whatever, the big bad monsters that they put in the game that are supposed to be
Hmm.
unbeatable. Yeah, so I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I hope this is another one that's like ongoing.
Okay. Okay. Um, are you excited for any anime to come back? Like Bleach is
I'm
coming
excited
back.
for. I was just about to say Bleach. I'm
Slime
excited for
is
Bleach.
coming back. If you watch Slime, did you watch Slime?
Nah, I mean I feel off of slime. I feel about slime the way you feel about Fearing.
Mm,
Yeah, like it got boring because he wasn't really facing no challenges for real.
mm,
Like everything that he faced, like he was overcoming it hella easy.
okay.
Like uh, and I gotta see some struggle. I gotta see some character development, and he was perfect from the beginning. Like maybe he developed a little bit in the first season, and I watched the first 2 seasons of I Became a
Slime.
Slime,
Hmm.
and like when he was like recruiting different monsters to like join his town and like using his power to like change them. Like when he like names them, like they will like change into like a they were like you borrow some of his power and like change to a better form or something like that. Like that was
Hmm.
cool because I'm like, okay, bet. Like, now like you kind of building your own forces or whatever. But it got real slow. Like not slow. It wasn't slow, but it just was boring. It's like everything. I'm like, I don't have to watch this because I know he's gonna come out on top.
Are you
And he's gonna
hyped to,
do it easily.
are you hyped to see Demon Slayer after the movie?
Oh yeah, because the movie didn't give you nothing.
That's what I hear. That
The
is what I
movie, the,
hear.
the movie didn't give you nothing for the new season. It was like, oh, you really like Demon Slayer? Here's the Demon Slayer movie that should have went straight to DVD. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean, I'm hyped for the new Demon Slayer season. Nezuko talking. Um, what's your boy name? Tanjiro finna go through the Hashira training. And I thought the way that's phrased, the Hashira training. I'm thinking Tanjiro's about to become a Hashira. Like he's training to become but the Hashira, the elite demon slayers are just training up all the other demon slayers because they need to be stronger for the demons that's coming up next.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. And I'm like, I wanted more. I wanted Tanjiro to realize his full potential. But I guess there can't be two water Hashira at the same time. So gotta wait
So
till Giyu dies.
after hearing what y'all are saying about that movie, I really looked back on Demon Slayer. I was like, am I excited? I'm going to watch it, but then I just remembered how Tanjiro, what's his name? Tajiro?
Tanjiro, yeah,
Yeah,
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro. He just cries all the time. He just cries. Oh, this
He
guy I just
also
met on this
kills while he
train.
cries. He decapitates demons as the tears are falling.
I mean, oh, I just met this guy on the train and he just died by a demon. Oh, my parents got eaten and I'm so sad. Oh, everybody's dying around me and I'm so sad. Like, why are you crying again? Stop crying. You can't have any tears left in your body. So what? Your parents died. Everybody's parents died on this show. Everybody's parents died. Everybody's family died. At least you
He
have
doesn't
a
cry about his
sister.
parents like that. He cries. He doesn't cry about his parents. He doesn't cry for himself. He cries for other people, and that's one thing I enjoy about Tanjiro.
And
Tanjiro,
that's not
he's
what you
like,
need to be
look,
crying about. You need
he's
to be
like, I
crying
gotta
because
kill
you're
you,
not
bro.
powerful enough. You need to be crying because you can't kill the demon. That you're not fast enough. That every time you get into a fight with a
Tanjiro, he be killing the
demon,
demon,
you
and
on
then
the
like the demon
ground.
to say something, the demon to be like, oh, like brother, like I just wanted to see my brother again, and Tanjiro hold his hand because like that's very. I think that's a very well. You're an only
But that's
child,
not
right,
his
Jared?
job. That's not why he's there. He's supposed to be killing demons, not talking to him, and that's why he always lose.
He is
He had
killing them.
no,
He
he
is killing
don't
them.
kill him. He did not kill demons during this last arc.
Yes, he did. He killed
Not
the last one.
not any of the main demons. That was everybody else.
He killed that last demon, that one that was like running across the field with no head.
Oh,
That
the
was all
little guy.
Tanjiro. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
okay.
it wasn't
After
just it wasn't just the little
everybody.
guy. He had all these different like clones of himself
No,
that was
no.
whooping their
He
ass.
he did not kill that demon by himself. Everybody
No, he
and
didn't kill
their
it by
mama
himself.
had to
No,
help.
nobody would have been able to kill him by themselves.
Mm. Especially Tanjiro. Especially Tanjiro. So
Hey
I was
man, you
like,
gonna get off my boy.
I was
You gonna
like,
get off
this
my
is
boy,
the
man.
most he is the most childish, annoying character. And like, I'm gonna watch this season. And I read the manga, so I'm just like, I want to see how this animates out. These fight scenes are gonna be epic, but he just be crying all the time. Like, oh my God, ain't nothing in the world, nothing if I'm just gonna make you cry like that for for years. Like, get over it. Get over it yourself. Like start trying to be better. Sheesh.
Okay. Well, now I hope are you done? Are you off of your Tanjiro? I hate Tanjiro soapbox.
I don't hate him. I'm just annoyed by him.
Okay. That's not what you said at first, but okay. Anyway, um, I'm looking at anime that are coming up or like have started recently, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh, this one started in July in Japan. Okay. But this is called Helk. Have you heard of that?
Mm-mm. Oh, Helk, Helk.
Yeah, Helk.
Yeah, I have heard of it, but what's it about again?
Hmm. It's about this human so the Demon King has been slain. Let me see if I can find it. Find the plot again. Okay, yeah. Demon King has been defeated, and now the Demon World is running a contest to choose his successor. A
Mhm.
muscular, high-level human named Helk has joined and says that he wants to destroy all humans. That sounds interesting.
Mhm.
And it's on Prime.
Now?
So I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, it's on Prime now. Like, I think it's already done because the last episode was December 20th, 2023. So I think you won't get another season until this winter if there is going to be another season. But interesting.
Mm.
All right, are you ready for the game?
Yes.
We went a little over with that talking, but it's game time. All right. Um, Today's game is okay. Here we go. Trivia. Today's game is trivia. So usually I ask the questions, I judge the answers. Each question is worth 1 point, and whoever has the most points wins. But so this is our Let's Talk episode, and one of the things we got to do is like let our listeners know who we are, and they can learn about us.
Hmm.
Jared and I are going to alternate asking each other questions about ourselves. So the other person will be guessing or we will be answering the questions. So I'll be answering questions about Jared. Jared will be answering questions about me.
Okay.
Each question is still worth 1 point, but the asker of the question is the judge on whether or not the answer is correct.
Okay.
And whoever has the most points at the end wins.
Okay, so
All right. You want to go first or second, Jared?
oh, I'll go second.
Okay, bet. So I'm asking you the first question then.
Okay.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, yeah, you asked me the first question.
All right. Question number one.
Okay, here we go.
What year did I join our illustrious organization?
2009.
Ooh, okay, Jared. You was ready for that one.
Yeah, no.
You were
2009.
heavily involved.
I what?
You were heavily involved.
I mean, as much as Emily and Kim let me let me be. Oh, and Emily was a NAACP Image Award nominee, so congrats to her. But
Shout out to
as
Emily.
much as they let
Congratulations.
me, I tried to be in and out because I was working at Hampton by then. So yeah, you came in
Mhm.
2009, and um, yeah, it's
Yep.
been great ever since.
Yep.
My question. In 2012, I went to your house and my car, I mean, your neighbor crashed into my car.
Hmm.
Um, and we were going to a movie, and that movie had to be delayed because my car was uh, crashing into.
Hmm.
What movie were we going to see?
Let me see.
First of all, do you remember this day? No, you can't look it up online.
Just what? Um,
Okay, so first of all, do you remember this day?
I do remember this day. That's the day I found out how old you really are.
Oh my
Um,
God.
that's what I remember from the day. Um, the movie we were going to see.
And it was the cop. He was like, "You were born in blah 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 blah, the Middle Ages." I was like, "Wow, whoa, whoa, there,
Yeah.
buddy."
Can you give me a hint? Was it a superhero movie? Was it?
I think it was a comedy.
Mm, were we going to see that movie? Shoot, what's it called? It's like a parody of like the horror movies with the Wayans, one of the Wayans.
No, I think Scary Movie came out long before
No,
2012.
no, not scary movie. The other one, the more recent one, the where he like in part of the movie he like had sex with the Annabelle doll.
No, no,
No, okay.
we were gonna see.
I don't know, Jared. This is a very specific question.
So I think it was Ted.
You think it was Ted. You don't know it was Ted.
I'm pretty sure it was Ted.
All right. All right. You don't know it was Ted. So my answer could be correct too.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that question. Because I was looking, I looked on that date, and I looked at because there's Avengers came out later that year and Batman came out later that year. So it wasn't those two. Uh so I really think it was Ted,
Hmm. I mean, did Lorante pick that movie for us to go see?
probably.
Okay. It seems like a movie
Probably.
he would pick. Like I would definitely. I liked it. I like the movie. I would. I don't know that I would go to theaters to see it though.
But I do remember I was going to the movies a lot back then. Like I would go a lot.
Mhm. Okay.
Um
All right. My turn.
okay.
Let me see. What year did I graduate from Hampton?
2013.
That's correct, Jared.
Yeah. D underscore Zon 13.
It is everywhere.
Yeah.
You see it every day.
Yeah, always.
Just to see if you're paying attention. Just to make sure you're paying attention. All right. What you got, Jared?
All right.
I
Just to
feel like I should
see.
have made these harder now
I
because
mean, make them
you
harder. Make them
you
much harder.
asking. Well, I think they get harder. Go ahead.
Okay. This should be easy. What is my current phone? We talked about
You
this on
got
the
a Galaxy,
podcast.
don't you?
I have a Galaxy, yes. What is the
Yeah.
number?
I don't know the Galaxy numbers like that. So I got an iPhone.
I mean, you have an
I
iPhone
feel like that. I
8,
feel like
so
I should get that. I feel like that's enough of an answer to get that point.
no, you
You
have
got
an
you have
iPhone
a Galaxy.
8, DeMarcus. You have an 8.
No,
Please.
I do not, Jared.
Okay, what do you have, a 9? I don't like you said yourself you don't update your phone. You don't even update the software. So what are you
I do
talking
update my
about?
software, and Jared, you don't know what number phone I have. All you know is I have an iPhone,
You have a
so I should get
13.
that
You have a
point.
13, DeMarcus.
I should get that point
No, you have a 13.
because I don't have a 13 either, Jared. That's three guesses. You all wrong. You out. You
No,
struck
and you're
out.
not gonna
I should get
no.
that point because you don't know
You're
what number
still
phone I have.
you're
You just
still
know I have an
0.
iPhone.
You're still 0. And I have a Samsung, which is better than an
All right,
iPhone.
all right, Jared.
A
What
Samsung
you have a Samsung?
Galaxy
What
S24
number?
Ultra. S24 Ultra.
Uh, I was gonna say four.
You know. You know.
I
Okay.
feel like the only number that stuck out of my head was four. There's there's a four in it somewhere. Anyway,
Okay. Yeah,
my
there's a
turn.
4 in it. And I had to all the way back to the Samsung Galaxy 3, but I didn't have a 4. I
Mm,
skipped that one.
mm. So would I have had to say Ultra two? I would have had to say like Samsung
No,
Galaxy.
no.
Okay, but I would have had to say, but I gotta say 24.
Yeah.
You full of shit. All right. What is my favorite color, Jared?
Your favorite color is
Mhm.
oh my goodness. Red.
Oh, you got it right.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Uh
What gave it away? The bike in the background?
no, Red Dog Order. Red Dog
So that was
Order.
just like
I
a
feel
random guess then.
no, 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 no. I feel like you said that before because I was like, what would he say? And I at first I thought yellow, but I was like, DeMarcus wouldn't say yellow. So I
Okay.
was like, he would say red. So red.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
All right, DeMarcus, I need you to get some points. Here's my next
Mm.
question. Um, what movie won Best Horror Movie in the 2023 Jardo Awards?
Talk to me.
No. It was that Alien movie on Hulu.
The I can't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, these questions are way too specific. These are okay.
I mean,
Um,
you said that
these are not like the examples I gave you.
you didn't give me an
Anyway,
example. You just you did not give me an example.
I did. I did. What is my favorite anime, Jared? The
Um,
one that stands above all others.
Demon Slayer.
Nope.
Oh
It's
man.
not Demon Slayer.
Oh well, no, no, I know it. I know it. Yu Yu Hakusho. I know it. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu
You
Hakusho. I
already
didn't
said
get the
Demon
point.
Slayer.
Yeah, I didn't get the point, but I do know this one. I just answered too quickly. It's Yu Yu Hakusho. You
Hmm.
seen every
Hmm.
episode. You watch it every year, and it's your favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, it is my favorite.
Yes.
All right. What's your next question?
I'm gonna give you an easy one because there are multiple answers. But what is my favorite color?
Black.
Yes, congratulations. You got 8 points. Can
I'm
you
only two by
can you name the other one for another point?
purple.
No. You've never
Mm.
seen me in purple ever.
I've never seen. Right, I've never seen purple. Is it blue?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna stop guessing. Uh, all right. When I started at Hampton my freshman year, did I have a girlfriend?
No. Wait. No. No, you didn't have a girlfriend when you came in. No.
I did have a girlfriend when I started at Hampton.
Oh.
y'all used to tell me that I couldn't talk to her, that I couldn't have a girlfriend because
I never said
I
that.
was, and I was like, bullshit.
That was in NAACP nominee Emily Jackson who said that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Demarcus, I have 1 point for you on the board. My next question
Mm-hmm.
is, what was my title at Hampton University?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Athletic,
Okay.
mm, athletic assistant or something like that. There's more words in there. I feel like there's one more word.
Yeah.
Can I have a hint?
It's what my degree is in.
Mm,
You don't know what my degree is in either? Wow.
athletic communications assistant,
That is incorrect. Athletic marketing assistant.
marketing communications. You still talking to folks either way it go.
I mean, it's not the same thing. So,
Okay,
um,
fair enough.
yeah. All right.
Okay,
What question is this?
this is question number 6.
Okay. You still got 1 point, Marcus. I need you to get
Yeah,
something
let's
right.
do let's do two more, and if I can't tie it up into with two more, let's you win. You got it.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
Oh, you like this game? I feel
Yeah.
like it's going kind of long.
I don't care. Nobody cares. They like to listen to
Okay,
us.
cool. Okay, cool. Number 6. How old am I?
32.
Nope. Jerry, you was
33.
on fire in the beginning, bro. What happened?
I know. I know. I know. I don't really like to worry about people's ages because I don't like people to worry about mine.
Fair enough. I mean, but you should know.
I mean, I knew you were older than Lorente.
Okay, that can be any number of ages.
Hmm.
All right. What you got, Jared?
All right. My next question. Um, who is my best friend? Who do I no, yeah, who is my best friend and who do I talk to? Well, I talk to you the most, but who do I
Mhm.
talk to next in line?
Your best friend.
Hmm.
Is it someone in the org?
Yes.
Um, let me just double check before I say my answer because I have it in my head. Is it Samantha?
My best friend is Brent Martin.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, but you told me y'all had fell out.
Yeah, but we talk. I know,
That
and
was
I
my
told you that
first.
we
That was my
fell
first
out.
guess.
Yeah, I
But
told you
I
that we
remember you
fell
told me
out.
that y'all fell out, and you
Yeah,
never
and I
told me
told you
y'all.
that we've talked since then.
You didn't tell me y'all made up. You told me like y'all talked, and it was like just like hey.
Okay, that was talking. We had a whole text conversation. So yeah, sorry I
You said a
forgot
whole
to.
subtext conversation.
No, a whole text conversation. So
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Well, now I know that y'all back in.
and we didn't like fall out. We just weren't talking for a while.
That's what you told me, Jerry. You told me that you think that y'all ain't friends no more, and she don't like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I did think that. But
Yeah.
we didn't like have a falling out like you did this, you did this. No, it wasn't
Oh
nothing
yeah,
like
well, no, well, falling out don't have to be like explosive. It could just be quiet. Y'all can just
yeah.
fade away. Yeah. Anyway, damn, I should have got that one. I'm mad.
Mhm.
How many siblings do I have?
You have uh two siblings. There's three of y'all, right? No. Yeah, there's three of y'all. Final answer.
No, Jared, not at all.
How many is there?
I have 9 siblings, Jared.
I never knew that. I never knew that you had that many. Because you
Hmm.
only talk about your brother, and I've heard you mention your sister. I've never know that you had nine.
But you heard me mention at least two of my brothers. You you met both of my brothers, I think.
Yeah. I only hear
Well,
about you talk
I
about your
have
youngest
I
brother.
have more brothers than that, but you've met two of them.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I
What's your question?
never knew that, DeMarcus. Ever, ever, ever.
Mm, I think you did. I feel like I've mentioned it, but okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, you gotta give me that one because
I'm not giving you
yeah.
nothing. You ain't giving me nothing.
All right, all right, all right. Let me think. Okay. No, you wouldn't know that. Let me just ask you now, how many siblings do I have?
Mm, mm. One.
Yeah. My mother gave birth to another boy and another girl.
Mm. You never talk about your siblings, Jared.
Well, we have that in common.
I talk
No,
about
I
my
don't.
siblings all the time.
Yours, your little brother, y'all went
Mm,
to the furry convention together.
we did. But I talk about my older brother too. We went to one music fest together.
I no, I did not know that.
Well, you didn't know that we went to one music fest together, but you know I have an older brother. Anyway,
No. Uh-uh.
so a few episodes ago, we talked about video game soundtracks
Uh-huh.
and the music that we love from the video games that we love.
Uh-huh.
What is my favorite video game soundtrack?
Um, Jet Set Radio.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you would remember.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay, okay.
Um, on that same note, what is my favorite video game of all time?
Uh,
And I say this all the time.
yeah. It is not Final Fantasy VII,
No.
but it is Final Fantasy. I want to say eight.
Congrats. Yes, the
It was either six or eight. I was like, it's not the one. It's not the main one. It's not the one that everybody else plays.
market. Yeah, I've actually never played six. I played the
Mm.
first one, then I went to eight.
You played the original like Final Fantasy, no
Yep,
numbers.
yep.
Mm.
Yep, yep, yep.
Was
Okay,
it
is this the
good?
last one? Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Okay. Okay. We got two more actually.
Okay, yes.
All right. Who is my favorite Marvel superhero? I
Oh,
will accept. Go ahead.
Spider-Man.
That's correct. That was a bit of a gimme. I would have also accepted Iron Man
Yeah. Yeah,
because it
you
depends on
love
my
those
mood.
white scientists.
Anyway, go ahead.
Um, what was the color of my first car?
It was like a champagne brown gold.
No, it was black. All my cars
Mm.
have been black, DeMarcus.
Well, was that your first car that you had in college? When
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that was your first car. Okay, cool.
Yes. Yes.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. This is my last one.
Okay.
What is my what did I get my master's degree in? What is my master's degree?
Um, UX, user design. No, user experience.
That's
No,
what
no,
I
no. That's
do.
what you do in
Yeah.
for study.com.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with user experience.
It is not user experience. It is human-centered design and engineering.
I never knew that you had an engineering degree ever.
The science. Yep.
Never knew you had an
Same
East
degree
Coast.
as Gordon.
Did not know that.
Yep, yep, yep. All right. Your last one.
Okay.
Worth
He,
3 points.
my last one. What comic book character inspired this podcast?
Professor X.
That's correct.
Right. And that ties us up, right?
Yeah, you got 3 points.
Really? Off that one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So sudden death, one more question?
Okay.
Or we're just gonna leave it a tie?
Now let's do sudden death.
All right, sudden death. You want to go first?
Well, yeah, I'll go first. I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
Um, ah, goodness. Okay. No, I can't ask that. Uh, okay. Okay. What? No, I don't even know that one. I don't even know that one. Uh, I don't know. Okay. What was the last country that I visited?
The last country that you visited?
Yes,
Cuba?
it was Italy with the Hampton University Marching Force.
Because what year was that? What year was the Hampton stuff?
It was during COVID.
In 2020?
Yeah, in 2020, we went in 2020 to Italy. And then we went to the Honda Ballad of Bands like 2 weeks later. So,
Okay, damn.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all was just spreading COVID.
Yep.
COVID party. All right, Jared, if you get this one right, you win.
Okay.
Let me think of a good question. Hmm.
One that I would know. No, one that I should know.
Yeah, one that you should know. I don't think you would know that. Um. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I. Okay. As you know, we are a part of an organization together. I
Okay.
am also a part of the trombone organization.
Okay.
What is my line name for the trombone organization?
I don't know that. That's not my information to know. And plus, I was even in school then. I wouldn't know that.
I
Like,
feel like
that's
you.
not, no, that's
I've
not
said
something
it. I've
we
said it
can.
plenty of times.
On what?
When we just be hanging out, we be talking. We talking about line names.
We don't just talk about line.
All
We
right,
do
all right,
not
all
just
right,
talk
all
about
right,
line names.
all right. I'll think of a different one. I'll think of a different.
Who would know that? But somebody that came after you. Oh
I feel
my
like you should know, Jared. Anyway, mm, okay. I recently learned how to surf,
God.
and I went out of the country to learn. What
Hmm.
country did I go to learn how to surf?
Mm, goodness. And I definitely know this one.
Yeah, this one you should know.
Um, no. Okay, so Cuba is an island, so it wasn't there. Let me see.
What are you looking up? You can't look nothing up.
I'm not.
I can see the reflection in your glasses, bro.
No, I just need to, because I know where it is. I just don't.
No, if you don't know the name, you don't know the name.
Um, okay. It was Mexico.
It was not Mexico. It was Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. God dang it.
Yes, sir. So looks like this game is going to end as a tie. Um, you know, and we'll have to settle this on the next Let's Talk.
So obviously we aren't paying attention to each other.
I think you pay a little bit more attention to me. I think my
Yeah.
questions were easy. Yours were like real specific. Like, what movie was we going to see in 2012? You know how many movies I've seen?
DeMarcus, that was a big night.
Was it?
Yes.
Because it was it the police that made it a big night? Because I've had a lot of run-ins with the police,
I've
and
only
that's
had
not
one.
really.
And that was the night that we experienced together. Like, what are you talking
And
about?
that was the. And I told you what I took from that night. I took your actual age from that night.
All
Why
right,
wasn't that a question?
let's continue.
Um, what I was gonna say,
Oh, and how? Never mind. Never
I forgot. Anyway, yeah, let's continue.
mind. All right. So let's take a quick break. Right? A quick
Mhm.
break.
Yep, yes, sir. We taking
Come
a
back
break.
with the questions from the audience.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
All right. So let's do that right here on Black Geek Energy. All right, guys. So we're back with the questions from the audience. I'm just going to jump right in with my question from um, Simone from Dallas, Texas. Simone, Simone asks, with the introduction of Eve Ewing, who is the new X-Men writer, she is a Black woman, the
Okay,
first ever Black woman who is writing an X-Men book. What other books do you think um, should be written by Black women? And this is Black History Month, so yeah. What other books do you think should be written by Black women?
it's Women's History, isn't it? Women's History Month or Women's Month?
Yeah, women's appreciation.
Okay, cool. What other comics do I think should be written by Black women?
Yes.
Um, I would like to see a. Mm, I would like to see a comic about. I had one in my mind. Uh, I would like to see a comic about Sharon, Static Shock's sister.
Mm.
Yeah, and like what her life is like and how she deals with like being a Black woman, having a brother who is Black and a superhero, and how she deals with it all.
Doesn't she have powers too?
Nah, not that I know of. But yeah, I would like to see something like that. I would like to see Black women write Black women. So
Hmm.
maybe a Storm comic would be dope.
Yeah. I would like to see a Black woman take on some of the main DC heroes like
Mhm.
Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, written by a Black woman would be amazing
You think
because I would like.
so?
You said what?
I said you think so? Like you think a
Yeah,
Black woman writing
yeah,
Batman would be like amazing? I'm not
yeah.
saying it would be bad. I just
Yeah,
didn't
to
think of that.
see Bruce Wayne as seen through a woman's eyes, like Bruce Wayne is historically a womanizer. Batman
Hmm.
is historically a fascist. So to see these elements and to distill them through a woman's eyes and to see how a great storyteller interprets these things, I think that would be great. I think that would be exceptional. So yeah, I
Hmm.
want to
Yeah, I
see.
mean, I definitely think it would be interesting. I would like to see that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be dope. But the reason I said I would like to see black women write black women is because we get a lot of like white men writing black women, so they become sort of like caricatures or like archetypes of what black women are. And I'm like, this they can be so much deep. Excuse me, they can be so much deeper, so much more real.
Yeah. Yeah, because black women are a real thing. So, and I
Mhm.
do agree with that, but um yeah, I would like to see a black woman, me personally, write some of the big tentpole
Mhm.
Marvel, not Marvel, super, I mean DC superheroes.
Yeah,
Um
why not the Marvel ones?
I don't know, like I don't know. I think that Marvel has a good degree of diversity from what I see. Like they had have a
Mm.
black person writing, like I think the last or the current Captain America.
Hmm.
So yeah, black people have been all around Marvel.
Okay.
And I think that DC need to have some diversity, especially with those big Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. So yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah. I would love to see that. All right. This question is coming from Candace in Greenville. Um, she asks, are there any specific characters or people in comics or anime that have resonated with you personally?
Um, you know, this question was kind of asked with Hoopy. It wasn't a question, but I think you asked it. And I really do not like when I watch anime, I'm really not looking for things that I relate to. I'm just trying to escape from my current
Mm.
situation. So I'm not like looking for that. There aren't any people like me because you know, after the first episode of an isekai, they get killed and transported to another world. So no, and they all are white. So no,
So
I
there's
don't.
been no, so there's no one in comics or anime that you feel like resonates with you, Jared. Not Storm,
Well,
not.
Storm's a woman.
I mean, okay, they don't have to be your.
Storm is like the Beyonce of women. Like she
Mm,
rules Mars. I'm not
not
going to.
even. What's the boy name? Bobby Iceman.
Iceman is white. I can't relate to white people. Like even the white gays, I can't relate to the white gays. They are completely
Wow.
different.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I think you should open your heart a little bit more. Open your mind. For me, I would say like Static Shock, Virgil Hawkins, because he, kind of grew up in like a rougher neighborhood. Smart kid, wants to do the right thing. So yeah, yeah, Virgil Hawkins, Static Shock really resonates. Really resonates. I love Static Shock, the Static Shock cartoon. When I saw that the first time I saw it, I was like, we watching this every time it comes on. I don't care
Hmm.
if it's a rerun. We watching it. This is
Um,
us. This is for us,
it's for us on the
not by
WB.
us.
It's for us. No, I think that a lot of black people worked on Static Shock.
The Static Shock cartoon.
Yeah, yeah, the
Okay,
one that was on the
dope.
WB.
Well, for us by us
Um,
then. Fubu.
what you say?
I said for us by us then. Fubu. Yeah, I remember
All
that. That's
right.
throwback right now.
Uh, so I have another question from drum roll, please. Six brown chicks, if you are ready. I think that this
I'm as ready as
question,
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
and I think that this question was actually sent in by a man.
Hmm.
um, and it's just bookmarked. I bookmarked a couple of them, but this is the one that my phone is open up to. So yeah. All right. So
Okay,
six brown chicks. Here we go.
here we go.
I have my kids for the weekend. I asked my girlfriend to babysit for a few hours while I went out and did my thing. It was her birthday weekend. I didn't have the money to spend on her or feed the kids, so I went to another female's house and I accidentally overslept. My girlfriend left the kids in the car while she went inside the casino and gambled. She was arrested. My kids were put in temporary DCFS.
Defect.
Yeah, Department of Child
Department
and
of
Family
Family and
Services.
Child Services. Yeah,
Yeah.
defects. Okay.
Were put in temporary DCFS custody. My baby mama was furious and threatened to prevent me from ever seeing my kids again. Meanwhile,
Okay.
meanwhile, my
I didn't know
girl
it was a
is
dude. I thought this was a woman.
no. This one is from a guy. I thought I
Yeah, you
said
said it
that.
was. You said a guy sent the story in, but I thought the story was about a woman. Okay, so this dude. Okay, cool, cool. Go ahead.
It gets worse. Meanwhile, my girl is waiting on me to bail her out. I told her that I'm trying to raise the money to bail her out, but I'm not. I want her to stay in jail while I chill in her spot. I sleep better when she's not around. My female friends come over to cook. Life is good. I'm thinking of contacting the arresting officer to tell him about other crimes she's done to keep her in jail longer. I feel this is my one shot to have this crib and build myself up to attract a better kind of woman. So, should I tell the cops about my girl's other scams and stolen items she has in the house? I'm not a bad guy. I'm just a broke guy trying to come up. Advice.
You should be worried about your kids, sir. Like, did the kids get out of defects? You said it's placed in there temporarily. So, are we assuming that somebody came and got him? The mama came and got him?
It doesn't say,
Well,
but
I'm
yeah.
getting ahead of myself. Let me make sure I have the story straight. Let me make sure I have the story straight.
Mhm.
So this dude is co-parenting with his baby mother. They got two kids. It's his weekend to have the kids, but he's like, I want to go do something else. So he
Yeah.
leave the kids with his now girlfriend, who is not his baby mom's, and
Yeah.
his and it's the girlfriend's birthday weekend.
So he didn't have any money for her birthday weekend.
Right.
So his idea was to leave the kids because he didn't have money for food for the kids either, his own kids.
Hmm.
So his idea was to leave those kids and the girlfriend for the weekend while she had fun for her birthday.
Leave the kids with the girlfriend whose birthday weekend it is.
Yes.
Okay. This guy's a piece of shit. Um, Bro, you should turn yourself in. That's what you should
Mm.
do. You should turn yourself in to the police because you should you should forego your visitation rights. I was gonna say you should give up rights to those children, like like just write them off as like not your kids. But maybe that's too far. So you should give up your visitation rights and only do like supervised visits or something like that because you don't care about these children. You left them
Yeah.
with this. You left them with maybe they. I'm gonna assume they know the girlfriend. The children are familiar with the girlfriend, but you left them with your girl. You don't care about your girlfriend either. You left with these kids on her birthday weekend,
I mean,
and
he's
then
leaving her in jail.
your girlfriend ain't much of nothing because she took the kids to the casino and left them in a car.
I mean, but those aren't her responsibility.
Then why is she taking them to the casino at all? She could have left them at the house. Um, and now you want to leave your girlfriend in jail so you
Yeah.
can just get her crib, bro. You a snake.
Yeah.
So no, you should not do that. You should get your girlfriend out of jail. That's what you should do.
Do you think that he likes the girlfriend?
Hell no. You don't care about that girl.
Yeah.
She was a convenience. And now he gets her convenience without her. Like that's what he's doing now.
Yeah. Um, I totally agree with what DeMarcus has said. Um, sir, you are a horrible excuse of manhood. You are the reason why men, are losing this war with women. Because first of all, why does it have to be a war? Um, I, you are the reason why we are losing. You're the reason why we are failing. So I just wanted to say, I agree with everything DeMarcus has said. You obviously don't like this woman, so you need to get out of her house. Like you
You
can't
don't like
be,
the kids either, so you need to get out their life.
yeah, yeah. You can't be a homosexual when there isn't a sexual. So you have to, and like, you don't have a job. I know what that is like, but you can't be in your girlfriend's house when she's not there and working to get her out. Now, what I don't know how it is not having money for your children. Like you literally have children, fruit of your loins, but they are going to be, it's going to be bad fruit because you can't even feed these kids.
So he
So,
and then let me clarify something else real quick, Jared. He left the kids with his girlfriend
yeah,
and then went to another woman's house.
yes, where he overslept.
You could have just asked the other woman for money for your kids. If she let you come over there and just lay around, yeah, I mean, I would have respected that more than like just leaving these kids to whatever happens to them.
Yeah, yeah. But
Not to
yes,
say that that's a better option, but go ahead.
yeah, you are a horrible man. You deserve, if this was the Middle Ages, you would be tarred and feathered and
I don't
uh
think they would go that far.
put through the um town like a chicken and everybody would laugh at you. So yes, I think that the equivalence needs to be done today. But you are a horrible man. And yeah,
You know,
DeMarcus, go ahead.
tarring and feathering is not like a mild punishment. It's not like, oh, when they done, you can just like pick the feathers out and you're good. The tar like sticks to your skin, and when you peel the tar off, you peel your skin off.
I mean, I know, I know. Like you
Okay.
would never recover from that. But those kids will never recover from being outside the parking lot of a casino while they are hungry slash hot slash cold, you know.
I
That's
mean,
also traumatic.
it is, but yeah,
And then if that
it is.
woman,
Period.
yeah, if that woman can leave kids outside while she is drinking and gambling, what else is she doing to those kids that he doesn't even care
Mm-hmm.
about? So yeah, you have to take care of your kids. We support taking care of kids on this
Mm-hmm.
podcast. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a horrible situation all the way around. And you understand
Black
that.
Geek Energy is for the kids.
Yeah. DeMarcus, we have reached the end of a Let's Talk episode. Um, 50 episodes. Oh my God. Like we're not 52 yet, I know, but 50 is good. 50 is good.
Yes, sir. I mean, yeah, yeah. And we're gonna do two more, so we're gonna get that year's worth of content.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
about. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, I
Mhm.
know what I wanted to talk about. So sorry. This will be real quick, but I want to talk about how you are making me watch The Hobbit, and it's the worst thing in the world. Like I
Am
hate
I
it.
making you watch The Hobbit?
Yes. Yes,
I don't think I'm making you watch it.
you're making me watch it for an upcoming episode, for next week's episode. And I'm like, oh my
Hmm.
God. It's so long, it's so boring, it's so Caucasian. I'm over
The
it.
Hobbit is good. It's funny. I like it.
Funny. Okay, so I've
Hmm.
seen two of these movies so far. Granted, I was on my phone the whole time because it's so boring, but funny. Where's the
Half
ha
watching.
ha? Where's the kiki? Like I have so much to say about how this movie was boring, but yeah, I just wanted to say that DeMarcus,
You get
any
to say it in the next episode.
oh, I will. I will. DeMarcus, is there any um last words? Or do you have any words for the future?
Mm, Stick around for 2 more episodes. We'll have a year's worth of content, and then we really in the game, y'all. We really about it. So y'all need to be about us. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. Whatever you listen on, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, whatever it is. Subscribe, leave a comment, rate us. Yeah, we a year in, y'all. We a year in because our anniversary is already passed. So now we just got to get the episodes to catch up. Let's get it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, oh, my voice is cracking. Yeah. So as Marcus said, follow us on Instagram on Instagram and TikTok, Black Geek Energy. Follow us on Twitter at BGE_pod. Search for us on YouTube at Black Geek Energy. Email your questions to blackgeekenergy@gmail.com and leave a comment and rate us 5 stars on whatever platform you're on so that everybody can find us. This has been a great episode, and we will see you next time.
BGE out.
Oh, I gotta press stop.
What's happening, my fellow geeks out there? It's a new year. Welcome to 2024. New me, or the same you. However you want to play it this year. I am here to tell y'all that I am in a much better space mentally, and a lot of that is due to getting, I'm not going to say the help I need, but having someone to talk to objectively, like that third party who's just there to give you advice and not really trying to put their own judgment on you, and also like kind of helping you, think through some of your thoughts. Maybe you're an external processor, maybe not. But you can do all of these things with BetterHelp.com. So you can be in the same place I am. You can be in a better place than I am. You can improve the way you think and the way you approach situations just by having someone to talk to about it that is not there to judge you, that is available at the send of a text, that you can switch them out if it's not working. If they're not giving you the advice you need, you can just say, hey, better help, give me someone else, and they'll find you someone else to partner with. Tell you it's an amazing service. And if you tell them we sent you, you're going to get a discount. Because why would we tell you to go if we're not going to hook you up? So go to betterhelp.com/BGEpod and tell them DeMarcus sent you.